How's it going, everybody? SESvince here, and I'm bringing you the second installment of my Fast Count prediction series. Today we're going to be predicting this Saturday's NXT Takeover Toronto. First off, we have the glorious one Bobby Roode taking on the Perfect 10 Tye Dillinger. Now, obviously, if you've been watching NXT, it seems like Bobby Roode is the favorite going into this match. Tye Dillinger is one of those superstars who's taken losses left and right, and I think his time in NXT is just about done. I think Bobby Roode would be the perfect successor to Samoa Joe as the top heel in Full Sail Arena for the NXT universe, and I think Tye Dillinger is just ready for the main roster. I think he'd be a perfect addition to either Raw or SmackDown. Not only that, I think the perfect debut, no pun intended, would be at the Royal Rumble. The number 10th entry, all you hear is 10. That would be great for Tye Dillinger. The Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament Finals culminates with the Authors of Pain taking on the fan favorite TM61. Now, this match is a toss-up. It can go one of two ways, either Authors of Pain or TM61. There's really no bad answer or wrong answer here, but I'm going to go with TM61 just because you'll see further down in my video why I predict they'll go on, because I think storyline-wise, they have more options if they win. And plus, I feel like Dusty's family might still be involved with the trophy presentation at Saturday's Takeover, so it'd be kind of weird if a heel team wins and, you know, they're presented with a Dusty trophy by, you know, the obvious fan favorite, you know, Dusty family who's being sympathetic at the moment. I think TM61 is a better option to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The NXT Tag Team Champions, The Revival, will be defending their NXT Tag Team Championships against DIY, the team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Now, as much as I want Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano to walk away with the win and walk away with those NXT Tag Team titles, I think the Revival are going to keep their titles just a little bit longer. Just like I said earlier, TM61 most likely is going to win the Dusty Cup, and they're going to be the obvious number one contenders to the Revival's tag team titles, and that's who the Revival lose their titles to. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are probably going to be added to the Cruiserweight division, either on Raw or SmackDown, whichever show they're on at that time. But at TakeOver, the Revival walk away with the tag team titles. Mickie James makes her WWE return as she takes on NXT Women's Champion Asuka. Now, this match is one of the matches that it's pretty easy to predict. It's pretty obvious that Asuka is going to walk away with the Women's Championship. There's no reason for her to drop the title to Mickie James. It really makes no sense. Mickie's really just there to put over Asuka and make her look like more of a dominant force that she's already been throughout NXT until she gets brought up to either Raw or SmackDown. Hopefully SmackDown, because SmackDown needs a little bit more depth in the women's division. Speaking of the women's division, hopefully it looks like they may have a second women's match at NXT Takeover Toronto. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce were challenged by the team of Liv Morgan, Aaliyah, and Ember Moon to a 6-woman tag match if they could find a third partner. It most likely is going to be Mandy Rose or something like that, and that match is probably going to take place at Saturday's Takeover, and it might be just one of those things that gets taped at Takeover and then gets showcased at a later NXT taping, probably next week. And finally, we have the main event of the evening. NXT champion Shinsuke Nakamura puts his title on the line against the challenger Samoa Joe. Now, this match is gonna be amazing. I've been looking forward to this rematch since Brooklyn 2. That's how long I've been wanting these guys to go at it. The build up and feud up until this point has been fantastic and great. But like I said earlier in the video, I think Samoa Joe's time in NXT is just about done. Hopefully he can come in and, you know, put over Hideo Itami or some other young talent so they can elevate them to NXT title picture, just like Sami Zayn did for Shinsuke Nakamura and just like Finn Balor did for Samoa Joe. That's usually the way NXT does their business, but I think Samoa Joe's is really much done with NXT. There's really not too much for him to continue to do at NXT at the moment. He's done everything there is to do. He's elevated that brand to bigger heights, and I'm sure Shinsuke will do just the same. And I think it's time to see Samoa Joe on SmackDown or Monday Night Raw. Regardless of the show, Samoa Joe should be on the main roster already, and as it pertains to his NXT title match this Saturday at Takeover Toronto, he's gonna lose. Shinsuke is gonna retain. Hopefully he gets a nice little lengthy title reign and defends it against the likes of Austin Aries and Bobby Roode. But who do you think is gonna win? I'm SESvince. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Support your boy. I'm out, guys.